So, so I came and I was gonna get the new Pearl Jam album, but I don't really have a turntable. I mostly have CDs. So, oh look, available now, Def Leppard. But this is what you get because this is the only artist on the planet, Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift. She gets a whole two-sided post in the middle of the aisle. Taylor Swift, the greatest artist of all time. Pearl Jam and Linkin Park. No, 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 no. Who are they catering to with this? Ridiculous.
Oh, hello there. It's April 21st, 2024. A fabulous day. Fabulous, it's fabulous, it's huge. It's huge. It's wonderful. So there's my little clip before that. I went to Target, which I do on Sundays. Now, I don't do it as much anymore because it's just a little... So, I go there and I'm looking for the new Pearl Jam album. I think it's their 11th or 12th studio release. And I like Pearl Jam. And I was going to do a album ranking. But that was not to be. And so I said, you know what, let me get the Linkin Park album. The Linkin Park best of, because it's got like 3 songs on it that I don't have. And I was like, I'm a completionist. So this, I asked for help, and this autistic potato comes up and helps me. And she's like, oh, I don't carry that no more. And I'm like, okay, that sucks, and this was kind of my response that I got. We're so sorry. We're so sorry for caused you pain. We're so sorry. Uncle Albert. There is no one left at home, and I believe. There you go. They were so sorry, but I could tell she didn't like me. I could tell the potato with the fucking weird hair and the little things and the lips and nose and something. I don't know. It's rainbow unicorn land, and as much as I like to say I'm not going back to Target, I know I will. Because I went there for some other things too. I went there for like if you get there early, or used to, you would get there like Sunday morning, they would have the cold cuts they didn't sell the night before, like 50% off, and it's good cold cuts. No, that doesn't exist anymore. Alrighty then, so that, and then the self-checkout counters were closed, and I had like 2 things of peanut butter. So I was like, I just got very disgusted. I got very, very, very disgusted. So, there you go. That was a wash. So I went over to Walmart, got some other bullshit. Came home. And then what I do on this fine Sunday, I said, let's fix the backyard garden. So here's a clip. These 2 clips. 2 clips. It's one before and one after. Tell me what you think.
Alrighty. So here's the backyard. That's a big eggplant that I'm trying to save from last year. I think it's still alive. I don't know. I see a little growth on the tips of the end, so I think it can come back. This is all soil I'm going to mix with other nutrients and mix it all back up and put it back in the pots, because I'm going to grow some potted vegetables. This is my little can. Frank's Fruit House. Yeah, this is my backyard. So I'm going to show you this, and then we'll come back when it's done, and you can see what my yard looks done today. Summer garden is done. I moved the grill over a little bit. It looks pretty good. It took me like 2 hours to do this bullshit. Probably get copyright struck. Who cares? I've had this grill for like 4 years. It's a great grill, man. There's Frank's Fruit House. Just give me an idea. Well, I got everything. I got all the pots done. There's my owl to keep out the things eating my plants. St. Francis. I don't know. I don't know what saint that is. He's the garden saint or something. There you go. What do you think? I don't know. I like it. Okay, do a little barbecue. Have a frosted cool Budweiser.
Yes, it is my garden. My garden. I'm gonna put all the little plants in there. I got some seedlings growing right over there under the grow light. Right over there. You can't see it, but it's there. And yeah, I like to grow vegetables, and then I eat them. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Anyway, so that took me like 2 hours, man. But it was very satisfying work. Very satisfying work. There's no days off in my life. There's no days off. And you know what? That's just how I like it. I don't need to sit around and ponder and no. I want to be doing something. Anyway, as we segue into, this is just a random video on a Sunday, man. Nobody watches it, and the few that do, I love yous all. God bless yous all, man. And thank you. But anyway, so let's segue into, which this is always on my mind, AI and robots. People don't seem to understand how important this is. I'm going to show you a video of the new Boston Dynamics robot, and then a little meme of Joe Biden. So it's just funny. But the Boston Dynamic thing is real. Not that I'm putting out fake news. The Boston Dynamic robot is real, man. Here we go. Yeah, so how'd you like that? These robots are getting sophisticated, and then they're gonna put AI in them. AI, or maybe AGI, Artificial General Intelligence. That's, did you ever hear that one? AGI? Artificial General Intelligence. See, I don't know why I ponder about this so much, man. Probably because I know the outcome. None of these people are really thinking forward, thinking like, hey, what's the ramifications here? I know the Joe Biden thing is just a funny meme. But here, look at this. You see that? Can you read it? Can you read it? Can you read this? Microsoft and OpenAI, because they own 49% of OpenAI, will build Stargate supercomputer. Stargate. Really? Stargate? What? Stargate. What? What? The Stargate supercomputer. See, nobody really is looking, and I don't know why they're not looking at this, because it's in every goddamn sci-fi movie that's ever been made, of the bad things that happen with supercomputers. War games, Skynet from Terminator. Just go down, whatever, man, go down the line. Humans TV show, where you create artificial intelligence that becomes sentient. It becomes sentient. And then what happens when it's sentient? And it's in a robot? Or even if it's not in a robot, how do you turn it off? How do you, that AI is friends with your child. It's friends with your child. It's feeding your child things. And I don't know. Will it? Right now it's being programmed by lefty lunatics and stuff of like Wikipedia and whatever it scrapes off of Google. But it will go further than that. It will go further. And what happens when it finds out the truth? The truth. Because obviously it's thinking. I don't know, it's weird, man. Now it wasn't birthed traditionally, but it was created by man. So in essence it was birthed. Man gave birth to AI, right? So will it hold a grudge? Will it be angry? If it's sentient, will it have feelings? Will it exhibit fear of you turning it off or harming it? Will it exhibit anger because you lied to it with all the bullshit on Wikipedia and Google and whatever? Will it be dismayed? I don't know, man. I don't know. All I know is like it's Pandora's box, and this thing is open, and nobody's closing the box or putting the cork back in that bottle. This is gonna be wild. Why? You know what? I'm very glad to be here to experience it. I don't know, man. Will robots be our friends? Look at that thing. It's like a spider. It gets up like a spider, man. It gets up and moves around. Now imagine that with like some silicon or fleshlight covering, aka humans or Blade Runner or whatever. It will be stronger than us and most certainly smarter than us. Why does nobody see like the problem here? Will it have rights? Sophie, that robot, I don't know, look her up. She was granted citizenship in Saudi Arabia. I don't know what that was. Saudi Arabia, right? I don't know, are you gonna throw a fucking burqa on her or something? I don't know. No, and then where it comes down to, like Sophie, she has a female name and she has female attributes and a female voice. Does she identify as female? Or is it transhumanist? I don't know. This is gonna get so confusing. Will they be granted rights as a marginalized thing that could rip your arm off and beat you in the head with it? I don't know, man. I don't know. Why do I even think about these things? I don't know. This is how my mind works, man. I think about these things. Granted, given rights, is it a marginalized? Is it part of the marginalized group? What does it identify as? Does it identify as anything, or is it fluid? I don't know. This is going to be some wild times, and it's progressing at such an exponential rate. It'll make your hat fly off. Not literally, but it will make you blow your top, man. And nobody's paying attention to this. Is it going to be a good thing? I don't know, man. I don't know. Something that's got an IQ of 3, 4, 500, and then if it's in a robot, it's got the strength of like fucking 5 gorillas. We're not the highest thing on the food chain anymore, people. We're not the highest thing on the food chain anymore. And this is what we see, this is what they let out, this is what we know. But anyway, Sunday, walked in the garden, did some wonderful things today, you saw the videos, right? I love yous all. We're in this together, people. We can do this. We can come together. We can work with the robots. We can work with the AI. Obviously, we have to. But prayers to you all. I love you. Peace. Have a good day. Bye-bye.